Good evening. Welcome back. Welcome to today's Valentines Special of the Perils of Rosetta. I have some fun things planned today. Some of it I've been working on all week, not necessarily in preparation for this stream, but just in general terms of how I play and what I do during the week. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Now, see this guy? He's got a love heart over his head. This is part of the World of Warcraft Valentines Special. Love is in the air.
I supply only the
Can't remember what
goods.
day it's running from until it's about a week. Hello, yes, welcome. So glad to see you guys on here. Oh, I'm so excited. Valentine's party. I'm so excited. My actual Valentine's Day was not very Valentine's-y. I had a bit of a Galentine's event. I just sort of hung out with some girlfriends and we had a nice lunch. Didn't actually do any real Valentine stuff aside from when I went home and played World of Warcraft and did all this Valentine stuff. So Innkeeper Farley is going to walk us through the Valentine's Day event activities. So he says no. I asked if it. Well, I can't remember what I asked. Let's go start again.
What can I do for you?
Does the heart mean you're looking for love? And he says, no, I'm not. But lots of others are looking for love. You should buy my love tokens. Put some cologne or perfume, or put on some cologne or perfume, and then pass them around. So you're selling cologne and perfume. If you put on cologne or perfume, then you will see who is amorous. These are the ones who accept love tokens and offer a gift in return. But remember, to give someone a love token, you have to smile just right. Men like this. You have to smell just right. I'm sorry. Telling girls to smile. Men like the scent of perfume. Women prefer cologne. What can I do with these gifts? Oh my god, there's so much to this. When you give love tokens to townfolk, you will receive different gifts in return. Some of those you'll want to keep and use, but others can be bundled together and given to your favourite hero. Visit Q Pedal Feet to turn them in. Qui can be found near Bolvar, Magni, or Tyrande. Okay, so you're selling cologne and perfume? Question mark. No, that's the same question. What are love tokens? That's a good question. Love tokens are a small message of affection. You can give amorous town and city folk. Such people will reward you with gifts of adoration, or if you're already adored by another, then they'll at least give you a gift of friendship. Okay, I think we're just going to go around in circles if I keep reading the rest of that stuff. Alright, let's go for a little adventure. Let's go to Stormwind because it's a very populated area, and I'm sure there'll be lots of people who I can fall in love with. Oh, I thought, okay, something's going on over here. Do you see this pillar of light? Wasn't there last time. Let's go have a chat to this special guy. I probably should have bought some love tokens and some perfume while I was in the inn, but that's okay. There's an inn in Stormwind. We'll visit him. What is this guy saying? Elder Stormbro says, now is the time when the year is new and the moon shines bright. It is our time when ancients awake. Stormbrew the Elder. Let's see what his quest is. It's good to know people in this land still pay homage to the olden races. I bid you well, Rosetta, and offer you this token. Coin of Ancestry. Let's complete the quest. And let's see what else is he talking about. He's got, where is Elder Hambershout? Elder Hambershout can be found within the walls of Stormwind. Cool. What about the other guy? Rumble Rock. Dreadmaw Rock in the Burning Steeps. I don't think I'll be able to get to him. Sky Race. Guy Chaser. Sentinel Hill. Oh, in Westfall. Okay. Maybe we can go visit him. We'll see how we're going. I'm not pretty low for that area, but not too low. Elder Star Song is in the Swamp of Sorrows. We're definitely not visiting that person. That's way too far. Oh, I have mail. I should check my mail, and it is from a friend. Thank you, Rora, for sending the mail. Much appreciated. I don't know what it is yet. Very exciting. First piece of mail that's not from myself. I always got to rebuff. Not that I'm going anywhere, but got to keep that buff up. I got, ooh, a nice shiny weapon. Copper mace. And what is this? Rough waste stone. Increase the damage of a blunt weapon by 2 for 30 minutes. Well, that's pretty cool. Thank you very much. Do you want to be called Jamming? Aurora. And they gives the always appreciate it. Let's have a look. Is this better than what I've got? Look at that. 3.9. About the same, but you know what? I'm going to wear the one that was lovingly made by a friend. I've got a package for Stormpike. Maybe I'll hand that in. Or is that in the middle of nowhere that I need to... Let's have a look at my quest because I haven't done that in a bit. It's been 2 weeks since I've been on this character. Can't believe it. So yeah, sorry about last week. Sometimes illness happens and you got to look after yourself. I probably could have played for 2 hours, but talking for 2 hours might have been a struggle with a sore throat and a cough and a sneeze. You guys don't need to hear that. Locomotin, that's where I need to go. Damn it. We may go there. We may go there today. So I've done this coin quest many, many, many times this week. Because I like the rewards and I like collecting limited edition special event rewards that have no benefit whatsoever other than that they're limited edition. And some people collect the limited edition things and then sell them at a later date for lots of money and make a good profit. But as I've said before, for me it's a vanity thing. I like having these things just because I like having them. I'll show you when we get there, but there's some limited edition dresses that you can only get from the Lunar Festival, and also some you can only get from the Valentine's event. So my goal, my mission today is to try and get at least one, if not both. So I want to get a Valentine's dress, and I want to get a Lunar Festival dress. So wish me luck, because the quests for both are going to be a bit challenging for a level 10. However, if I do this right, and I play my cards right, the Lunar Festival one will end up making the Valentine's Day one a little bit easier. Alright, let's talk to this guy. He's got a quest. There is something unnatural about the epidemic of love. Whoa. It's not proper. It's an eyesore, and at worst, it could be a threat to the safety of the Alliance itself. Really? This guy's taking it very serious. Just think, what if the guards have been taken by this strange affliction? Something must be done! Go to one of the guards here in Stormwind and see if they've been caught up in this foolishness. Get a Stormwind guard's card and return to Artisan Mutar in Stormwind.
Be careful.
Alright, now let's have a chat to a guard and say, hey, give me a card.
Light be with you.
And that's not an option.
Light
Because
bless you.
I don't have any perfume on. He's not going to interact with me. Oh, she's got a quest as well.
Greetings.
What is she saying? It's
Ishnudaldi.
that time of year, Rosetta. The Cenarian Circle invites all denizens of Azeroth to partake in our celebration of the Lunar Festival. You will find the Lunar Festival harbinger in this very city at a location marked by a blessed circle of moonlight. She can tell you more about the holiday. Talk to the Lunar Festival harbinger and in the parking district in Stormwind. You can also talk to the Lunar Festival harbingers in other capital cities. Okay, so let's accept that one. Why didn't I accept this one? I thought I did.
What can I do for you?
Accept that. I'm a bit hopeless today. Clearly, I haven't had enough vodka to drink, so let's fix that. I'm running into walls. I'm too sober. Okay, so
Help you
we'll talk to
find
the
something?
innkeeper. Let me browse your goods, and I need to buy 1 perfume and 10 love tokens. So if I remember, the guy said if I wear perfume, I can flirt with the guy guards, and if I wear cologne, I can flirt with the girl guards.
Go with honor, friend.
So let's, just because I bought the perfume because it's in a cute purple bottle. And you know, it's funny. I think it's funny. The first time I logged into my retail account after I don't know how many years, one of my characters had this little bottle of perfume in a bag, and I just kept putting it on. I don't know what this does. I don't even remember it from so long ago. I didn't do anything. I was so confused, but it was from a special event. All right, let's grab this guy. Here, I'd like to give you this token of
Go
my
with
love.
honor, friend.
Yes, he adores me. All right, let's see what's in it. I got the Stormwind Guard card. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Ooh, a bag of candy. Unbestowed friendship bracelet. Give to a heartbroken player to cheer them up. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, let's have a piece of candy. Pick a piece of candy from the bag. I'll follow you around Azeroth, made by Rosetta. Well, that's just cute. Okay,
King's honor, friend.
back to him. Was I right to worry? The guards afflicted with the sickness. Well, here's my Valentine's card. So it's true. This is unbelievable. How could this have happened? Let me think for a moment. There must be a reason behind this. Complete quest. I've got it! Have you smelled the new fragrance in the wind? The new colognes and perfumes that have come into fashion? Our guards wouldn't neglect their duties so easily. That is, unless their thinking has been clouded by some foul alchemy. There is one way to be sure. Bring a bottle of cologne and perfume to Morgan Pestle. I remember him. And tell him my suspicions. I will reimburse you for the purchase when you return. Bring one cologne bottle, one perfume bottle to Morgan Pestle. Okay,
For
so
the
I've
Alliance.
got perfume already. So I'm going to go buy some cologne.
Looking for something specific?
Yes, I am looking for something specific. I'm looking for cologne.
Farewell.
Okay. That. Now, he's around this corner here. Oh, did I not pick it up again?
Need
What
help?
is wrong with
Light
me
bless you.
today? Oh, goodness. Goodness. You're probably like, this chick is useless. She's like the worst gamer ever. Well, I think you all knew what you were getting in for. I did give fair warning in all my other streams that I am not very
Hey
good
there.
at this game. But I still like playing it. And I don't think you need to be good at something to enjoy it. I think if you enjoy something, you should just do it, have fun. Why not? Okay, can I help you with something? Here, have some perfume. I understand Artisan's concerns, but I really think he's overreacting. Let young men and women do what they will. I think Artisan has forgotten what it means to be young and in love. Oh, but it would be better not to tell him that. We'll humour him. Okay. Well, I'll be. It looks like Artisan might be onto something after all. I found traces of substances used in love potions and insidious mind-altering draughts. What? It isn't unheard of for perfumes to have some in them, but a few of the ingredients I detected smells funny. Oh, goodness. Return to Artisan Motar outside the bank in the Stormwind trade district. Okay. Oh, look, he's going to give me a box of chocolates and a handful of rose petals. Let's accept that
Safe
this time instead of
travels.
running off like a noob that I am. A noob who's played the game for 16 years. Yes. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Alright. Well, I thought this would be the case. Finding out, Finding out that my suspicions were correct is unsettling. We must carefully consider our next move. Here, to repay you for the purchase of the cologne and perfume. I thought he said he was going to give me money. That's not money. It's chocolate and rose petals. I don't have a lot of money, buddy. Me and my 11 silver ain't going to get very far. Okay. We've got to find the source. I've seen a lot more people around than usual. Guards included, going in and out of the Gilded Rose. Talk to Allison. If she's selling them, she can tell you where they came from. Speak with Innkeeper Allison in the Gilded Rose in Stormwind's Trade District. Okay.
For the
Accept.
Alliance.
So, okay, that's right here. Oh, that's convenient.
Greetings.
Tracing the source. Oh yes, I just got the perfume and cologne in stock recently. It's been selling so well. I don't know how long I can keep it on the shelves. If you ask me, it's kind of boring. Everyone smelling the same. It smells great, but still. Everybody smelled the same. Get tired. Okay. Something funny about the cologne. It's possible. I've never seen so many people after one product like this. Look, if there's something wrong with it, I want to know too. I bought my supplies from a merchant named Everett Sorosam. He's new in town. He mentioned he had some goods he was going to deliver to the Finest Thread. Speak with Everett at the Finest Threads in Stormwind Canals. Okay.
Light bless you.
Let's go to the canals and find this guy. Close everything. So, these guys. Hey, I remember them. They're the ones arguing at the Pig and Whistle, talking about being tough or something, and they left their weapons lying around. So unsafe. Anyway, that's... I love when I remember NPCs and like, hey, I know you. Oh my god, where is this place? I always get so lost when something's in the canals. But I remember I've done this like at least 6 times. No. Hang on, let me count. I did it for the priest. I did it for the other priest. I did it for the warlock. Maybe I only did it 3 times. I don't know, but I've definitely done this quest multiple times. And I still am getting lost. I'm sure it was in the... attached to the cathedral. Maybe it was this side. See, it doesn't even help that I've, like, pre-done all this stuff. I still get completely lost and turned around. And... forget where I'm... oh, look, there it is. It's on the map. Tracing the source. Okay. So, finest threat. Hey, dude.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Smelling a beautiful perfume. Yes, of course. Those fragrances are the hottest item this season. You must be the 5th or 6th person this hour to inquire about them. I'm afraid my supplies are all sold out. If you'd like some, you should go speak with Alison, the innkeeper in the Gilded Rose. You shouldn't waste my time, any time. Though I'm sure, I think you'll find the perfume will be irresistible. Okay. What? Treason? No! I assure you my intentions are completely harmless. Excuse me. Is it so wrong to help those who wish to ease the painful ritual of courtship? Come. That is no crime. And to prove that I mean no harm, I will even tell you my source. They were shipped to me by a Staffron Lerent, an apothecary of some sort. I never spoke with him. Okay. Our goblin middleman said that he worked in the foothills over Hillsbrad, past that mysterious Ravenholt manor. I wish you luck in finding him. Oh my god. Find apothecary Staffron Laurent behind Ravenholt Manor.
See you around.
So, now, I did this one. And even the set after doing it like 5 minutes earlier, I still got super lost looking for this dude. He's not easy to find. So this will kind of be like a little bit of a guide because I've cheated and pre-done it. This is not me exploring it. But I think if you had to watch me exploring it, you would be so bored. I spent so many hours. If it is a girl's name. Well, maybe he identifies as a girl. I don't know. I didn't test the perfume on him. Okay? Yeah, so you guys missed all the boring running around and me getting lost doing this 500 million times. Alright, so this is the festival Harbinger Lady. Greetings, Rosetta. We have travelled from Moonglade to spread the spirit of the Lunar Festival far and wide. Why don't you join us in our celebration? Alright, let's see what it entails. Welcome. Are you here to join the festivities? Yes. I want to party. Okay. Every year the Druids of Moonglade hold a celebration in our city's great triumph over the ancient evil. We celebrate wisdom of our elders, share magnificent feasts, and of course, shoot fireworks! For a small donation, you can purchase colourful rockets from our vendor. Try using these launchers around here. Okay. Launch 8 fireworks and 2 clusters of fireworks, and then return to her. Right. There's a guy over here I'm going to talk to and see if I can get another coin. Let's see. Whoop. Give me a coin. Yes. How many? 2. Alright. So, before I do anything silly, I'm going to do something smart. So I'm going to clear some space in my bags. Oh, I didn't test out my handful of rose petals. Let's do that. Let's shower myself. No! I showered her! Him. No, me. It did work on me. Did it? Yes, look! Rose petals falling from the sky. So romantic. Oh, look! You can see them, like, piling up on the floor. Maybe he was going for a gangster name like Mr. Everty. Mr. T. You guys. Oh, you crack me up. Alright. 2 minutes on the cascade of... Oh, chocolates. Let's have a look at the chocolates. I've got Very Berry Cream, which increases damage done from spells by 23 for an hour. That's pretty cool. I got 2 of those. I got a Buttermilk Delight. Increases defense by 13 for an hour. And I got 1 Sweet Surprise, which increases healing done by magic source. 44 for an hour. That's huge. Look. I mean, my Renew spell only does 45 healing. I mean, that's like doubling my healing. That's a good buff. But, now this is the downside to these buffs. They're fantastic, but only last for 10 days, which means I can use it tonight or in next week's stream, and then after that, they'll be expired. Chocolates go off. Not very fresh. Not a lot of good preservatives in that one. Alright, so I'm going to drop some stuff off at the bank, just so I've got some bag space for while we're running around. So that when I collect some fun things, if I can collect my limited edition dresses, I'll have bag space for them. There's nothing worse than, you know, you got to collect something, like, I don't know, a treasure chest in the middle of a spider cave, and it's full of... Your bags are full and you can't claim anything. I might hang on to a health potion. I don't need that. Save the chocolates. Save the candy for later. I might hang on to the friendship bracelet. I'm not going to do the Null Band quest right now. Billy Club can go away. I'll save that for later. Save the glowing wax sticks for later. Save the recipe for later. Hang on to that, because I might actually hand that into my travels. Okay. So I've got the coins, the love tokens. Well,
Have a good one.
my perfume's still active. Okay. So, let's have another chat to someone and see if we can
Need help?
do something with this. I'd like to give you a love token. Get a friendship pack. What is in the friendship pack? Pledge of friendship from Stormwind. I got another guard card. That's pretty cool. Don't really know what I do with a new one. Oh, okay. It says combine 5 into a bundle. Cool. Alright. So, now I'm going to go catch the tram to Ironforge. Now, I do have a master plan here, I'm telling you. So my plan is to collect 5 coins, because I know now that if I have 5 coins, I can hand them in for a prize at the Lunar Festival. But if I go to the Lunar Festival now with 2 coins, I won't be able to claim any prizes, and I want to claim prize. The other thing, and this is where I'm getting strategic, okay, this is me getting strategic, right? I am going, the Lunar Festival event, when you, they give you a invitation, which is the prize for the quest that I haven't done yet, but I was going to do this Lunar Fireworks one. So the prize for that is you get an invitation to the party. And so then you stand in the glowing light and you open it, and it sends you to the party in Moonglade. Now, Moonglade is really, really hard to get to unless you're a druid. If you're a druid, you get a port there, and you can go straight there from like a level, I don't know, 9 or 10. Whereas anyone else, you have to trudge through this cave full of level 50-ish bear dudes, timbermore guys. So, you know, if you're lower level, it's pretty much impossible to get there. I'm told that you can, like, swim around the outside. I am not going to try that. But if I do the Lunar Festival, I can go there, pick up the flight path, so then when I am slightly higher level, and I'm in Kalimdor, and I happen to be hanging around, I want to go there, I can just fly there. I don't have to trudge through the bear cave full of bears. The other thing that I'm going to do, and this is my other strategic plan, is I'm doing that first, so then I can use the port. Okay, I'll show you when we get there, because it's a bit confusing. But when you're in Moonglade for the festival, there's all these different, what are they called? Like, things of light that you can step in and travel to the major cities. So if I use the one to travel back to Darnassus instead of back to Stormwind or Ironforge, then I can get on the boat that takes me to wetlands which is closer to where the apothecary guy is hiding. It's still not right there. It's still a fair way to travel, but it's going to save me a fair bit of running around through places where I'm certainly going to die. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to swim around the outside to get to Southshore, if I'm going to just walk through wetlands and Arathi. We'll see. Maybe I'll take you guys' advice. Dumplings cost 1 coin, which is something I suppose... Oh, do they? I never got the dumplings. That's good to know. If I end up picking a 6th coin up, I'll get some dumplings. I hear they're good. Somebody said that they were the best thing you can actually get for the festival, and I was like, no. Limited edition dress that I can't trade. That's the best thing to get. And I had this argument with one of my friends, and I was talking about, you know, these outfits, and I want to collect all the outfits. And he goes, why do you keep calling them outfits? They're gear. And he's like, and so I sent him the link to it. Like, I sent him a little thing so he could click on it and see what was in it, what the stats were and everything. I said, look at this again and tell me it's gear. There's no stats whatsoever. It just looks good. I didn't say that. I just said, show me, you know. And he's like, all right, you know, I can see that's an outfit that is not gear. It's not gear. All right, so we are going to have to walk to Thelsamar because that's where I'm going to hand in this Stormpike delivery. And I don't think it's too deadly for that part. I think getting to that part's not so bad. But while we're here, I'm going to pick up one. So there's a coin guy in Ironforge. There's also one in Coronis, which is just outside Ironforge, which I kind of have to run past to get to Thelsamar. And then there's one in Thelsamar. Now, if you're just watching, you wouldn't know that. But like I said, I've been running around all week collecting coins on all my different characters in order to collect dresses for fun. And you know, I had originally, my plan was just to go through and I was going to kill some Murlocs and do some quests and, you know, walk you guys through Westfall. But then I thought, no, I have spent all week, 2 weeks, pretty much, when I've been playing this game, running around, collecting coins and doing Valentine's quests to get these limited edition items. And I promised you the true Rose experience, so I'm going to deliver. This is the way I play the game. There's no point pretending I play it another way, and, you know, I thought about it. I'm like, I could just play it like, you know, I'm supposed to, like a normal person. But then you wouldn't be getting the true experience, which, you know, is probably boring for everyone other than me, but it's how I play, and I'm going to be true to myself. Because if I'm going to be true to anyone, I suppose it should at least be me. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I didn't sleep last night. Okay. So. Where am I going? I'm going to try and get out of here. I'm going to have to... Where is my Hearthstone set to? Goldshire. That's okay. Bit of extra work. So I'm up to 3 coins. I'm going to collect 1 from Coronis, 1 from Selsamar when I hand in Stormpikes. Then I'm going to... So, I'll show you the map.
I don't have a target.
Shush. You don't need a target. Okay. So here we are on the map. I'm going to go through here to get to Loch Moden, which is where Thelsamar is. And then if you go up, it takes you to Wetlands, which is where the port is. And oh, this is all very confusing. Let's just do it. And then you'll see what I mean. Yeah. Okay. But we're exploring Gate because none of this map is open yet. Oh look, no, a little bit opened while I was running around. What did I get? 65 experience. Well, it's pretty exciting. Maybe I'll level up. How many bars have I got to go? 2, 6, 8-ish.
I can't wait till this quest is done and I can look for another Garibaldi artifact.
Yeah, maybe you can. Or maybe we could just keep running around and doing pointless quests that don't help you level, don't provide any experience, or honor points, or money, or anything of value. Because the value is in the quality time we spend playing the game. So, okay. So where were we? I know I spelled this town's name wrong, but just because I like to say Corona, you know, Coronas. My Coronas. So, where are we? Where is this guy? He's around here somewhere. Come on, Mr. Magic Coin Man, give me a coin. Where are you hiding? Oh, there he is. You can see the big stream of light, but I swear you can only see it when you get like really close. Okay. Ghosty Coin Man, give me a coin. Alright. Alright. I'm running through the snow. It's a little bit cold. I like the ice. Ice and snow. I do like that it's like eternally winter in Ironforge. The snow never melts. You just get to enjoy this ice cold winter. So if you want to have, you know, an outdoor winter Wonderland wedding done. I keep calling it Ironforge, but Ironforge is the capital of Dunmora. Don't listen to how I pronounce things. I guarantee you it's going to be wrong. So, sorry. One of those people you could spell stuff out for me phonetically and I'd still get it wrong. That's why I don't do public speaking. Although I guess technically this is public speaking, but there's only 3 of you, so it's more just like hanging out with friends at home in my comfort zone. But, you know, props to anyone who can do public speaking and can do it well, because that is a tough gig. Yeah. It's very much panic attack, anxiety inducing. So we'll tell you a funny little, a couple of things that happened to me this week in game. My exciting news that I'm very excited about, I posted on Instagram. I hit 60 for the second time in WoW Classic, which is very exciting. My Holy Priest, from 1 to 60, holy all the way. I put a couple of points in Discipline right at the end, because I was like, well, I've clocked out all my holy. There's not really, you know, I've got all these spare talent points that no room left in the tree. It was definitely a challenge. Not something I'd recommend doing alone. I think if you're gonna level a priest alone, like I am now, you're gonna want to go shadow. Because, oh my god, I was like constantly in need of help. Even when I dinged, I still had help. I had a mage helping me with stuff. I was just like, I was like, I have 1 bar left. Let's just go to the Plague Lands and just grind the crap out of this until we get there. And it really didn't take long at all. I was full rested to the whole level. And then I spent all my money on spells. I didn't learn all the spell upgrades. I only learned a few that I particularly wanted. Because there's some that I don't tend to use a lot. I'm like, I'm not paying 4 gold for a spell that I've used maybe once the entire time that I've played. But no, it's fun, especially if you like healing. And, you know, it's very much you got to play all different things to learn what you like. I mean, I guess some people just know what they like straight away. I've tried a few different things. It also depends a lot. For me, it's all about what I'm in the mood for. You know, I never did tanking back in the day. But when I leveled my Paladin in Classic last year, I think she hit 60 in June. She wasn't a tank initially, she was Retribution, and I sort of went 1 to 60 Retribution. I couldn't get into dungeons, people wouldn't group with me, like nobody was interested. I had a couple of friends who were like, oh, you can come along, but you have to heal, and I'm like, why would I heal? I get that people heal as a paladin, it's a thing, but I was like, I have 3 priests. why would my, including a holy priest I was leveling at the time, like, why would I heal? So then I was like, alright, I'll try tanking. So I respect, I paid the 5 gold, whatever, and put all my points in prot with a little bit in holy to get the consecration. And at first, I was like, oh my god, I have no idea what I'm doing. Everything is so slow. Like, I thought it was slow before. Now it's really slow. And I sort of practiced a bit, and I went to, what's it called? The prison, stockades. And sort of ran through there a few times and just sort of got used to pulling large groups and surviving and, you know, trying to do that without dying. I know they're like level 20, but when you've got the entire dungeon's worth of them on you, they can actually kill you. So I did that a few times and I'm pretty good at it. And I started running real dungeons with my guildies and they were very patient with me because, you know, I wanted to go slow. I didn't want to rush into things. I know, especially people who tend to play as warriors. I don't know if it's warrior tank or warrior, you know, arms free, whatever. But I notice there tends to be a bit of a habit to rush into, you know, all right, we're done, let's go. All right, we're done, let's go. Whereas I'm like, no, I want to take my time. I want to plot this out. I want to give everyone time to have mana. I want to have time to have a mana drink. Like, you know, we don't need to rush through this. And I didn't want to rush through things. And so, like I said, they were all, you know, fairly patient with me. And now I sort of feel, really, you know, it's 6 months later. And feeling pretty, well, 8 months later, finally feeling confident in my tanking, to the point where, I mean, no, I've never had a dungeon wipe where I've been tanking since I've, you know, sort of, yeah, I think like the first time I tried it when I had just respec, I know what I was doing. I think we wiped, but that wasn't with guildies, that was just a pug group of randoms. And they all blamed me and bug it off, and I was like, whatever, I don't care. I don't know you guys. But yeah, no, with my guildies, we sort of haven't really, I've gotten the hang of being survivable, but having been a healer and a bit of DPS, you know, for the last 15 years, I sort of found that a lot of the time I was focusing on, you know, just keeping everything on me, but also in the corner am I always watching the healer's mana. So that, you know, if the healer was, I could see straight away when the healer was out or low of mana, and I would heal myself. Or, you know, if somebody else is being attacked, you know, trying to pull that aggro back. And everybody always said to me, especially when I started, like, no, Pallies can't tank, they can't hold aggro, they, you know, they're crap. And I'm like, well, I enjoy it. And, you know, it was all sort of accidental how I ended up leveling that particular character. And I really attached to her, and I really enjoy, I still run dungeons with her and play it, and it's great. And I think Paladins cop a lot of flack. Everyone keeps saying, oh, they're better from BC, and I'm sure that's, you know, true, but I'm enjoying her as she is in her own right. And I think if you're a tank and nobody dies, you're doing your job well. People say, you know, oh, if you're the healer and nobody dies, you're doing your job well. I'm like, no, healer only needs to keep, the way I see it, healer should be keeping the tank alive, the tank should be keeping the healer alive, and the DPS should be keeping themselves alive. Like, I'm sorry, no, if you're DPS and you're just, like, relying on the healer, like, why, you got to stay out of trouble yourself, you know, because the healer needs to keep the tank alive, because once the tank goes down, everybody dies, because nobody else can hold the damage, and that's the point of the tank, is to hold the damage. Unless you're my Pally Kitty. Pally Kitty? Which Pally Kitty? Okay, let me read this quest for a second. Well, if it isn't a young, bristling priest. I'm not bristling! Excuse you! No doubt drawn here by the talk of my exploits in field of battle. Really? My god, someone's fooling himself. Okay. No time for stories now. I didn't ask any. For there are great important deeds that need doing. So if you're looking for glory, then luck shines upon you today. He's got some quests for me, but I'm not going to do them. I'm just going to hand this in. Come all the way from Stormwind. I hear it's getting dicey down there in the human lands. Human lands. Racist. With brigands and orcs running about. Perfect place for a priest to rip his worth. His worth? I identify as a female priest. Thank you very much. You misgender me. I'm so offended. I'm gonna slap you. What if I type slap? It just comes up with an emote that says you slap Mountaineer Stormprike across the face. Ouch! You guys can't see it because I've got my thing over it. Oh well. Alright, let's hand that in. Hey, finally some money! Aha! So Grimmin finally finished my axe. I can't wait to try it against some trogs and kobolds. He's taken on trogs and kobolds and he calls himself his mighty warrior. Seriously. Okay, many thanks, Rosetta. It's a long distance travel for this delivery. Here are some coins for your efforts. Thank you. Now I have 18 silver. Like nearly double my money. Goodbye.
Be
No, I
good.
don't want any more of your quests. And I'm not going to be good. I'm going to be naughty. How do I get out of here? I go back down. Just jump down all the stairs. Once again, I'm going to get lost in a single entrance place. Okay. So, we're here now. We're going to run down to the guy for that last coin. So, if I look at the map, he's going to be like all the way down here. So, it's a bit of a walk. Roar on the other side can't hold aggro with a fire mage. Oh, yes! The Pelican. Yes. So, building your Pally as well is very tricky. But I think being 60 helps a lot with holding aggro. But yes, on so when I'm playing with my sister and brother-in-law, and we're a Shadow Priest, a Fire Mage, and a it's Prop Pally, isn't it? It's not Holy Pally, it's Prop Pally. And between the Fire Mage and the Shadow Priest, we just kept pulling aggro to the point where the joke became that I was the the tank, and I was like, I will be the priest tank. The paladin can heal. Here I am in my, squishy little dress, being like, I will absorb all the damage. And the person wearing plate mail can just stand there and heal. It's fun times. A lot of fun. But I will tell you a funny thing. So I was we were trying to organize a raid for the guild, and we didn't quite have enough people. We were going to try anyway. We could have pugged the last 2 spots, I think. But turned out nobody had the key. We were going to do Upper Blackrock Spire. We ended up doing Lower Blackrock Spire because we're here. We don't have the key. Let's just do that to get the stuff, to get the key. So we did that, and it was so much fun. There's actually a video. It's on YouTube. I didn't realise the hunter was filming the whole thing, recording the whole thing. I just picked up that flight path, by the way, but I'm not going to fly back because ain't nobody got money for that. I'm just going to Hearthstone because I've got my 5th coin now. Yeah, so the whole thing, I think it was about 2 hours. It's filmed. It's on YouTube. I can post a link on Twitter or something somewhere. Yes, back on the bar. So you guys can watch it if you want. You can see me how I play with my friends when I don't know I'm being recorded or listened to by not my close guildies. And it's actually really interesting. Alright, I'm getting completely derailed. I will come back to every story. At least I will try to. Especially if you remind me, I'll come back to it. So we're in this dungeon. Yeah, it's filmed. So I thought the whole time, oh my god, I'm being so bossy, I'm being so whingy, I'm so annoying, I'm eating my food and being gross. I'm literally the worst person in this party. But then watching it back later, I was really interested because, well, it was really interesting to me because it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Like, listening to it, as an outsider, I'm like, yeah, okay, when I'm saying these things, like, I'm self-conscious that I think I'm being annoying. But watching it, I'm like, well, it's not actually that annoying. Like, yeah, okay, I complained a couple of times, but it wasn't as, like, complain like I thought it was. So that was good. That was a bit of a relief. But yeah, I'll try and post a link on one of the socials so you guys can watch it. Is it very, because yeah, we're doing Blackrock Spire with, well, Lower Blackrock Spire with 8 people. It's pretty cool. We had I think we had like 2 mages and 2 priests, and somehow my friend did like a DPS count at the end, and he was like, you know that you as the tank did the third highest DPS, and I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense, but I'll take it. And I think that just goes to show that I was doing a decent job as a tank. And I just saw that there's more viewers. I don't know how to figure this thing out so that I can actually see who's viewing. So hello, if you've just joined, or if you've joined for a while and I haven't said hello, I'm sorry. I'm still fairly new to this. I don't have a really good setup, especially for monitoring things. I don't have figured out how to get it to make noise when I get messages, so I'm just sort of glancing at the side screen every sort of now and then when I remember to do so. Okay. Alright, so that was that story. I can't remember what the point of that was. But my, so that was going to be, I think, raid number 2, but didn't end up being a raid. I did do ZG. Zul. Oh my god. Zulgrub. And that was a last minute pug thing. One of my guildies had a tune in another guild, like I do. And they were looking for people, and he put a shout out in our guild chat. I was like, you know what, I haven't done that one. Love to give it a go. I joined it. You know, first people were like, oh, Paladin, yeah, you can just stand at the back and heal. And I was like, but I'm prop Pally, like, let me help. And they're like, oh, we'll see how we go. And then they sort of get to this point and they're like, oh, we need AoE and we need to hold AoE and do damage. And, oh, we have a prop Pally. That's right. Pally, get in there. Do some tanking. And I'm like, yes, my time to shine. And I just, like, ran in the middle of these snakes and things. And I'm just, like, smashing it. It was great. I had so much fun. Okay, so I need 2 clusters and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 normal rockets. It doesn't really matter what color you get, is blue, red, green, etc., etc. As long as you like set them off. Okay, so let's set off some fireworks. Just kind of throw them around. Which one are they going out of? Do they go to particular ones, or is it just whatever you're facing? Looks like they go up. Different ones. Yeah. Anyway, the other point was I am a noob at this, and I want to learn more. I need more practice as well. But, you know, practice comes with time.
What brings you here?
Alright, so we've travelled to Moonglade far and wide. Yep, Lunar Fireworks. Okay, now that you're in Spirit of Things, why don't you take this invitation to the festival in Moonglade? It's quite an enjoyable celebration. If you have time to spare, we share food, drinks, stories, of course, more fireworks. Okay, open the invitation while standing inside the circle, the greater moonlight, and you'll be transported to Moonglade. So this is what I'm talking about. This is my plan. Alright, let's open this and get transported. Alright. So now we're in Moonglade. Yes. Okay. So, there's a, you know, so this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so if I stand here and open the invitation, it's going to send me to Orgrimmar, because these are the Orgrimmar's revelers. This one will take me to Undercity. This one will take me to Ironforge, Stormwind, Thunderbluff, and Darnassus. So this is the one I'm going to take later, so I can cheat and get on the boat and yeah, so we can get to Darnassus and kind of cheat to get to Westfall. There's a cooldown on this for 10 minutes. So that's right, but we'll go hand in these coins. We'll go find the... Oh, no! Before we do anything, before I forget, let's go... Sorry. Let's go get the flight path so that I've got it handy for if ever I want to come back here. If I ever get this character high enough to come back here. Oh, where is this person? Oh my god, I'm getting so lost. Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay. Right, so let's talk to her and pick up that new flight path discovered. Excellent! Alright, so now we're going to run back. Suppose we're not in a rush. I got like 10 minutes before that cooldown happens. Yeah, awesome. Okay. I love this water effect. I swear it used to be really dodgy before, and I don't know if that was just I had my graphics down or if that was the standard graphics. Maybe I feel like I've had this conversation before. Alright, what's happening in the chat while I'm running around being boring? I would love to see a guild with nothing but pallies and see how they go in dungeons raids. You know, or I will tell you a story about that. not a guild of paladins, but I ran Noma once with 5 paladins, and can I tell you, it was amazing. We had 2 ret pallies, I think 1 prot pally, 1 holy pally, and 1 mixed. Yeah, and it was so good. We had like all the different buffs on, so everyone got their dedicated aura and their dedicated blessings. So one person was responsible for casting, Blessing of Might. Another person was responsible for casting Blessing of Wisdom, and we just sort of, everyone had a different. It was so good. We like ran through the whole thing. There was no deaths, no wipes, and it was like super smooth. And we weren't even that high. We were all like level 25, which for Noma I think is actually pretty low. Anyway, I don't know. I thought so. I had a lot of fun. So yes, I would love to see a full raid of just paladins. I think it'd be awesome. I'd be down for that. If anyone's organising it, I don't know. I probably don't have time to level another paladin, but I suppose if it would happen on my main server, I'd definitely be down for that. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Listen.
Come all this way.
Peace
Okay.
be with you.
So now, I can get Elune's Candle, Festival Dumplings, Lunar Pantsuit, and Lunar Dresses. Now, well, let's have a look at what everything is. Elune's Candle, let's have a look. Used to shoot a firework at a target and get more fireworks. No, we don't want that. No. Cancel. Festival Dumplings, 1 coin. Continue. I should be reading on this, but let's just have a look. I feel like restore 4% of your health and mana per second. That is actually pretty good. But no, I came here on a mission. But let's have a look at the pantsuits while we're here, because they're cute. Please do inform me that I have fine selection of festive pantsuits. La la la. Alright, so we've got black. Let's have a look. There's black. Pretty cute. Blue. Oh my god, my boots are high. I didn't realise I was wearing these mad thigh highs. That's sexy. Alright. Teal. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Maybe I do like the suit. But you know what? I'm a sucker. Gotta go with the dress because I have my favourite colour. But we'll look at the others. So there's purple. Purple one's really nice actually. They've got green. That's more your thing. But me, I'm a pink gal. I'm gonna get that pink dress. It serves no purpose, benefit other. Look, see, it's got no armor on it, no bonuses, no nothing. But it looks cool. So let's take that
Farewell.
and close out of that.
Ishnu
This chick,
Allah.
when you're a bit higher level, she'll offer you patterns in exchange for the coins as well.
Farewell.
So you can get
Elune Adore. Be
the pattern.
careful.
You can make a dress and a suit, and the one that you make isn't soulbound. So this one that I've got, which I'm going to wear now because why not? We're in a safe place. The green hue over Moonglade makes my dress look blue. Actually, it's kind of cute in blue, but I don't know about my green skin. Yeah, I'm like, I went to this effort, I may as well wear it. Hey, you made it! Thank you! Thank you for joining. Good to see you. The purple one looks amazing. It does! I really like the purple one. So, my holy priest actually has the purple one and the pink one and the pattern. It's because I went back a few times and got it a few times. But yeah, tough choice, but pink is my favorite color, and I have to go pink. Well, I'm so glad you made it. I'm so excited. It's been a bit of an adventure today. I've still got 3 minutes left on this cooldown, so we might have to find something to do for 3 minutes in Moonglade. We can look around at the tall trees. Oh, there's a guy over here. He's pretty cool. Keeper Remulus. Let's have a look at him, because he's kind of funky looking. Oh, look, I discovered a shrine. What's he got to say for himself? Anything? I need to be closer. Well, how close do I need to be? To just stand underneath him? Now can I talk to him? No. Well, That was just incredibly awkward. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, goodness. You know. But awkward is my middle name. What's my normal saying? Hi, my name is Rose, and I'm an alcoholic. Somebody asked me the other day how many alts I had. And one was going to say 67. Because the last time I counted, that's how many I had across Classic and Retail and everything else. But that was a while ago. And I've joined like 3 different servers since then. I've got a second account. It is wild. Yes, if you haven't done these events before, I definitely recommend them. They're more of a time waster than anything else, but the buffs, like the dumplings, are really, really good. Stat-wise, if you want food and mana, but it's just fun to do something different. You go in, you do grinds, you do quests. You don't get to do these all the time. Like, they only have it for like a couple of weeks, and I always like to make most of these things whenever I can. So yeah, and it's funny. I've dragged so many of my friends through these sort of things, and they're like, "But what do you do?" Like, and I'm like, "Well, you come here and you tell a joke,
in the tub.
you dance, you just kind of hang out." I'll show these drinks. Hang on, this guy sells drinks. I am poor, but I can afford 15 copper, I think. So I bought a Moonglow, a strangely glowing alcoholic beverage. So have a few drinks, and look, now I'm all sparkly. How cool is this? Mr. Sparkle. I'd rather be shiny. Oh, it wore off. That didn't last very long. Oh well, I only got 1 minute left. Everyone's an alcoholic. It's true. I say it to people and they're like, yeah, me too. But I'm like, but I know people who have like literally 2 toons. And I'm like, how do you only have 2 toons? Where do you store all your stuff? Like, in the bank. And I'm like, yeah, but do you need like a banking toon for all the stuff that you hoard? I don't understand how people could just sell stuff when they're done with it. They're like, oh, I don't need to hang on to that. I'm like, I will hang on to this dress for eternity, and it serves literally 0 purpose other than it looks kind of funky. So may as well dance while we're waiting for our minute to cool down. I like to twirl when I dance just to make it slightly more interesting, because otherwise it's just the Macarena. So let's twirl with the Macarena. I like how she looks where she's going before she turns. Like, she turns her head before she moves. See? You don't want to accidentally bump into someone while you're doing the Macarena. Alright, has it been 10 minutes yet? There we go. Thank goodness. So, I was worried about timing for this this stream, because I try and do the... I love that she's still dancing! That is awesome! Here I am going, now my dress actually looks pink. But yeah, I was worried that all these shenanigans were going to take me like 4 hours, and I was like, I'm not actually going to get through anything, and I'll have to go overtime. But I'm actually running fairly on time, which is really cool. So maybe I will finish on time. But if you guys want to hang out for a bit extra long, we can maybe stay. I'll see how I'm feeling. Yeah, dancing through the teleportation. I didn't know if that would work. Oh my god, now my dress looks white and orange. This feels like that, is the dress blue and black, or is it gold and... What is it? Was it gold and white? People thought it was yellow and white, or black and blue or something. That's what this dress feels like right now. Every time I go somewhere, it looks completely different in colour. But I'm sure it's pink. Oh, it's because this place got a purple hue to it, and it's throwing it off. It's making it look white and orange. But yeah, I did like that the dancing transferred across. Like, I was like, I'm sure this is gonna like just cut off and stop. Should I explore Darnassus while we're here? Do you guys want to see Darnassus? And look, they've got leaves falling. It kind of looks like rose petals. They've got all these decorations up, these flowers. I like this. Yeah, this dress is getting trippy, man. Yeah, I love when the internet goes to war over like silly things like that. It's like, alright guys, calm down. So there's the boat to take me to Orbadine, and I probably should run and catch it, but I want to pick up the flight path while I'm here. So I'm going to miss the boat. Although maybe if I'm here, she'll let me fly to Orbadine anyway. Let's find out. Yeah, I questioned my own sanity with that dress thing. I was like, I'm sure I know what colours are.
Go in peace.
No, I don't know any flight paths. Damn it! And I missed the boat. That'll learn me. No, it won't. I won't learn. I'll never learn. I am hopeless. I'm a fool, but a happy fool. A fool enough. Let's talk. Oh, I've got Perfume. She won't respond to me. I need a dude. Not a dude. What? Are all the guards here ladies? Wait. Lady. Seriously? Oh. Oh, I didn't notice this. Just to prove me wrong, there's gonna be like a dude here. No! Lady. There is no men for me to flirt with my perfume on. Oh no! I'm heartbroken. However will I recover from this heartbreak? I'm fresh out of perfume too. Maybe I should buy some more. I will buy some more. But I don't want to miss the boat again. Maybe I'll just talk to this guy for a little while. What's he got to say for himself?
I am listening.
He's listening. He trains young hippogriffs. Let's have a look around. Oh, tell me more about the hippogriffs. Druids are very sensitive to the plight of all creatures around the world. When it was found these birds were in danger, we set up a system for rescuing them from the corruption of Feralis. A gnome named Kranglehop leads the affair. She collects the eggs and sent them here, where I care for them. We could always use more help for our cause, Rosetta. Maybe you should head over to Gadgetstown and look for Kirkle. Well, I mean, I could. I would probably die about 5,000 times along the way. So I'm not going to.
Del Nadris.
I just keep talking to him. Say hello.
Ishmo Del Diab.
If I just-
Greetings.
Greetings. What
How
else does
may
he say?
I help? Can I assist you? Weren't you leaving?
He's getting frustrated.
Enough already.
Oh my god, he's so cranky.
Be gone. Stop this nonsense. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Okay, the Hulk.
I am listening.
Oh, now he's listening again. I like he turns into the Hulk. You won't like me when I'm angry. Oh, that's funny. What does the chick say? Will she get angry or is she too professional?
I am honored.
Oh, she's on it.
Hello, I am honored. Ishnu Allah, what brings you here?
She's professional so far.
Enough already.
Oh, she's starting to get annoyed.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
She's the Hulk too. They're all
Weren't
secretly
you
the Hulk.
leaving? Have you nothing better to do?
No, I actually don't have anything to do better to do.
Hello.
I'm waiting for a boat. Where is that boat? This is a slow boat. But look at this rickety... Well, it's not rickety, but this bumpy bridge. Like, who builds a bridge like this? How hard is it to build a straight bridge? It's like freaking waves. Bump, 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 bump. So, yeah, learn something new every day. Like how Darnassus only hires female guards that don't know how to build straight bridges. And they get cranky at you if you talk to them too much. Oh, is that a Warcraft 3 thing? There you go. I love those little things. They're just like, let's just keep that. And, you know, wait for that one annoying person to just be like, how many times can I push this button before it changes? And I am, like, exactly that sort of person. Like, just keep pushing things and hope for it to change. I'll do it like 1,000 times, it'll never change. I think this is my first time catching a boat in this, well, on this toon. Obviously, I've done it before. Like, kind of hard to play this game and not catch a boat. But one thing I like to do is I like to explore the boat. This boat does not have... Oh, yes, it does. So let's go have a look. So we can come down here and sit at the table. Just awkwardly. I can't even zoom out to see myself. Okay, let's get up. I can go... Let's take a nap in the hammock, okay? Let's go sleep. I should make some more macros while we're on the boat. So I can... There we go. Let's take a nap. Take a nap while we build a macro. So I'm going to do... let's do one for... Oh, I've got one for cheer. I must have carried across from when I made it on my other account. Alright. So let's go new. And we want one that will make us think of sleep. Or make me think of sleep. I don't see any. There might have been one that had like a couple of Z's on it, but none of those look very sleepy. There's so many to choose from there. Maybe that guy looks tired. This guy looks like he's just woken up. It's probably the opposite of what I want. Chicken. No, we're going to do something. If I've got time, we'll do the chicken. Oh, look, here. Somebody's saying, shh, let's go to sleep. So let's choose that one. And we'll call it sleep. We'll go, okay. And the command will be /sleep. Let's save that. And let's add it to this bar. Alright. That's enough sleeping. And enough macros. Let's zoom back in because I don't feel comfortable being this far away from Rosetta. Okay. What else is in here? Is the captain's quarters? Do in the captain's quarters. He's got a book. Can I read his book? No, but I can climb on it. There's a nice little flower pot he's got. A couple of drinks. What's he having for... He's got some bread, some pie, some meat, just a bit of cheese. A lot of detail. See, this is what I mean. Look at these. All these individual books, got a book open. All this detail bucket. Little... Just for what? For a room that serves no purpose other than just to look at every now, if you're in here and you're bored waiting for the boat to move. If I go through here, I can come back out the other side. No. Yes. Oh, I'm at the top. Okay. So the other thing I like to do on boats. Oh, I'm at my destination. Whoops. Let's get off before I end up at the wrong place. The other thing I like to do is get up the top and pretend to steer, but we won't do that because I'll end up back at Darnassus, and we don't want that. So now my dress is pink again. Let's look at it in the light. We actually see it properly. See, it's just gorgeous pink and gold. And that's how it's meant to look when you're not under a colour filter. Oh, the horse. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I've ever actually ridden on a Horde Zeppelin. Maybe I must have. I must have, because I played as a Blood Elf for I guess a combined total of 60 levels, but my highest was 23. I just don't remember them, because I do tend to main as humans in Alliance. But again, it's because when WoW came out, and Classic again, they were the only ones that were the humans and the Night Elves were the only ones that were nice looking. The undead are creepy as... Okay, what? I got stuck on the world's littlest stepping stone. Oh god. That was ridiculous. But yes, the undead creep me out. The orcs and the trolls and it's kind of ugly.
How
And
may I help?
the
Darnassus.
what's he face? Tauren. They're just kind of weird. Like big cow people. The dresses look... Yeah, I was tripping on my dress. So, if I was a smart person, I would have caught the other boat while it was there. But I wanted to pick up the flight path and run around. So, here I am. Now I'm going to have to wait for another boat. Did I learn fishing? Did I actually... I did not. See, and now if I was again, maybe I can. Maybe this person will teach me fishing. Oh, look, a person that I haven't buffed. Let's buff them. Because that's what we do. Normal people will sit and while they're waiting for the boat, they'll do some fishing. I've done it exactly once. Ooh. Stamina increased by 4. Well, that's better than my stamina increased by 3. Yeah, so it's good use of time when you're sitting there waiting for the boat. I think the boat comes every 5 minutes, thereabouts. So, just sort of long enough to annoy you but not long enough to sort of go get a drink and go to the bathroom without accidentally missing it because you took too long. So, just sit here and wait patiently with, again, the female guards. I'm curious what is going on in Darnassus. Because you look at Stormwind, it's fairly, you know, it's about 60-40, 70-30 male-female guards. Although that said, now that I think about it, I think all the guards in Ironforge are male, so maybe Darnassus is like the balance. Just to balance out from Ironforge being dude central. Maybe. Oh, here comes the boat. Just sit patiently. I'll fall asleep while I'm waiting for it. Let's take a nap on the deck. Why not? But we're catching another butt. A butt. I touched the butt. Oh my god, Nemo. Okay. Let's pretend to ride the boat. The other thing I like to do is get myself caught into weird places. I posted a couple of photos of my warlock. She's the worst. She always gets caught in weird spots. But I like to stand at like the head of the boat, and I'll show you in a minute when it's safe to fall off. If I fall off now, I'm going to have to wait another 10 minutes to catch the next boat. I don't want to do that. So sometimes I'll come up here and just pretend that I'm steering, or I'll like climb on it and do like, just sort of like, you know, I'm turning it this way and turning it this way with my feet, and just sort of pretend. I wonder if I can zoom out enough so you can actually see that. Let's. Oh my god. Like, I get it perfect first go, and then when I try and do it again, it's like, nope. Nope, you cannot has. Okay. Oh my god. It's because I said I wanted to show you guys. Okay. So let's zoom the right way, because I'm not special. Okay. Let's line myself up. Zoom out. I'm not doing that. Okay, that's the glitch. Alright, so then anyway, well, that's what I do. I run along it and pretend that by doing that I'm turning it. Is it moving yet? It's moving. Okay. Let's run along the rope and have a look at the mast. So, I'm going to be careful, because if you fall off the boat, you have to catch it again. You have to go swim all the way back to the shore to get on the dock, and then wait for the next one. But I have, in the past, you can see that point there at the top of the boat. I'm sure there's a name for it, and I'm not a nautical person, I don't know. But I've stood there on the boat while it's, you know, travelled from one town to the next, pretending to be like the mermaid that sits at the tip of the boat. Casually sleeping in a dress. The dress of the dark Jack. Yeah, well, I've slept in worse things in more awkward places, I can assure you that. Well, I do tend to get smashed. I don't know how much, if you've heard about my naked birthday beach party last year. It was some fun shenanigans before I started streaming, so fortunately there's no stream of it, there's no footage. I don't even think there's photos. I think somebody might have taken a screenshot, but it was really blurry. But that was fun times. Fun times ahead. It does. It's really cool. Like when you're right at the edge of the boat, right at the tip, you just sort of like, I'm flying, Jack. I'm flying. It is fun. I'm glad I'm not the only person who does it. But it's like the one in Booty Bay. I always like the one that's not a real boat. It's like the one with I think it's the inn. It's got a boat on top of it or something. I like to go out onto the edge of that one and just sort of stand there and dance. And it's a good vantage point as well, because it can just buff everyone. So I'll just stand up there buffing people, and I'll see them looking around like, who the hell buffed me? Because I'm above them, they can't see me. I mean, they could if they looked up, but they're not expecting to see someone up there. So it's pretty funny.
Need help?
New flight path. So let's see, where can I fly? Now I can fly to Lockmode, Ironforge. So I want to get to here for this quest. Now, the path goes all the way around here, up in there, and then across. It takes me through a level 20 area. Well, yeah, level 20 to 30 area, a level 30 to 35 area, then back to a level 30 area. So, I'm going to see if I can just swim across. One, it's more direct.
Be careful.
And two, I've never done it before. So this is an adventure we're going to have together. Yeah, the nude birthday party on the beach was so much fun. I organised a bunch of games. We had like a dice, well, not a dice game, a roll, death roll game, and people won stuff. We had a snowball fight because, you know, what else do you do at the beach other than have a snowball fight? We had Duck Duck Goose. Duck Duck Goose was so much fun. Because at first everyone was like, I don't understand. And as soon as they saw it, they're like, oh my god. And everyone really got into it. And we had so much fun. I definitely want to do it again. And yeah, everyone was drinking. Somebody had a level ball, was throwing it around. And I'm trying to think, there was another game. And now I can't remember. Trivia. I did like a trivia thing to see. It was just sort of random trivia questions. But some of it was like really... Because that was everyone else who came. Well, not everyone, but most of them were, you know, American or Canadian. So I sort of did all these like Aussie trivia stuff to see what they would get. It's good fun. With friends of confidence can be fun. Never went to a nude beach. Pool's always better. Look, I like the pool and the beach. I like a bit of both. I like a bit of variety. But I just love the water, to be honest. I've never been nude to a beach in real life. And in the game, technically, you're not actually nude. You're just in a swimsuit, or your bikini, or your underwear. But funnily enough, I didn't spend much time nude because I wore a pirate costume. Because I was like, it's my party, and we're at a pirate beach. I am the captain now. I am the pirate captain. So I had my cool little outfit. So I had the Admiral's cap, I think it's called, Admiral's hat, and the... Oh, shit, I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. This guy is not gonna... And I'm dead. That's okay. This was... this was inevitable. How far do I have to go? Very far. I might have to swim out a little bit further, but I've got to be careful because if I swim too far out, I'll drown. I mean, we could do that today, just to learn. There's my corpse. When I'm a higher level priest, I can just run along the water and it's actually so much quicker. But that's going to be a while away. Come on, dude. Please leave me alone. Apparently I just looked way too tasty for them. See, and now I'd said I'm not dealing with murlocs today. And what am I dealing with? Frickin' murlocs. I can't. I can't get away from them. They're all... I don't do that very well. But it's that sound that gives me nightmares. I hate them. And they're so much higher than me that they have like a skull instead of a level. They're probably only actually like level 21. But anything more than 10 levels above you has like a skull. So let's get as far away from the shore as possible. See how far away we can get and still res. Because there's my corpse. Okay, that's how far I can get. Alright. I can't see any enemies. So let's bubble anyway. Self-heal. And try and... Let me just have a look if I can see underwater. Can I see any? I can't see any. Oh, there they are. There. Okay, let's go a bit further away. So that... if you can see in the distance over there, that's... Stormguard Keep, I believe it's called. And there's a bunch of elite dudes in there, level 30-somethings. So that means that's where Arathi is. And I don't want to go to Arathi, I want to go to Hillsbrad, Southshore, which is next to it, so it's technically... So if we have a look at the map, I'm heading the right way, I think. Yes, I'm heading the right way. So if I keep going straight ahead, kind of, I'm going to turn slightly to the left, I should hit it. But I've got to be careful because if I go too far away from the shore, I will drown. And I can show you, I'll show you a bit of what it looks like. But I won't go too far because I've already died enough times. I don't really feel like dying too much more. But let's see what happens if I cheer when I'm in water.
Yes.
No, she just says it. I was kind of hoping she'd jump and do the whole thing. I can still jump in the water. They're like roaches. They are like roaches. No, they're worse because they come at you in groups. Roaches will run away from you. You wanted to flirt with sexy men. Yeah, see? All I wanted to do was find my true love. This was Rosetta's search for true love, and instead I got killed by the worst of the worst. The Murlocs. True scum of the earth. Just the bogans and the derros of the... They're like the bogans of the World of Warcraft. They won't leave you alone. They just keep harassing you. They don't... and then they go and get their friends. So they see fatigue. If I let that go all the way down, I'll die. Also, if I go under here, breath, if I let that go all the way, I'll die. So there's a lot of ways to die in the ocean. Okay, let's get back to safety. Watch that come back. That was close. So I do have to stay fairly close to shore. But I can probably stay this far out and avoid being attacked. Worst Valentine's Day ever. Yes! It is actually worse than the real life one, where nothing happened. No, in real life, I think I actually, when I played on that one, I think I picked up the lovely black dress from one of the... I don't know if it was one of the guards or one of the townsfolk. If anybody knows which one's more likely to drop the dress, let me know, because I want the... Yeah, so the... I'm about to go get the coloured dresses. This is my mission. But the there's a random drop one that you can get from giving out love tokens. So you give out love tokens, and as you saw, I got candy, and I got bracelets, and I got a card. Sometimes that gift pack includes a lovely black dress, and that's one of the limited edition items you can only get at Valentine's. And I got one on my main account, but not here. So that dress is not soulbound. You can trade it between characters. You can sell it on the auction house. I think I saw one yesterday was selling for about 40 gold. So it depends what server you're on, how many people have it, and how many people are interested. But sometimes they're, they can be a good little money maker just by, pure luck of having to, happening across one. Because, I don't know how rare they are. I think I got 2 or 3 across... I think I've about 16 tunes, and I've done it at least one hand in a day for every single one since the start of the event 3 days ago. So if somebody wants to do some math, that's how many, and I got 2 or 3 dresses. So that's the drop rate for me, from my experience. I'm sure Wowhead tells you the actual drop rate. Maybe. I don't know. I think when I looked it up, it was before they had put it on. So... But how good is Wowhead, right? Like, I don't know where anything is. Oh, Wowhead will tell me. It'll tell me the coordinates and I can just go there. Why am I still tracking? Poor old Blanche. I don't need to be tracking that. I'll put that off. That's just been sitting there, taking up screen space. Look at this! A shipwreck! Should I explore this shipwreck or do you reckon I'm going to die? Oh, look, there's one beneath me as well. This is pretty cool. Let's explore a little bit. And oh no, we don't get too close. Alright, let's just have a look from up here. Got half a ship there, half a ship there. A giant turtle skeleton. Some fishies here, fishies. See, sometimes I like to just come here and just sort of go snorkeling. Oh, cool, look at this. There's pillars. What is this? Like an Atlantis type. Oh, I better not get too close. I will die. Like a little Atlantis-y type thing over there going on. What are those sparkly things? You seeing this? Oh, that's pretty cool. It's calling me, but at the same time, that guy is 100% definitely going to kill me. Maybe we'll leave that adventure for another day, because how am I going for time? Half an hour, and with the rate that I'm going to die, I think I'm pretty much going to get to this guy, and then that'll be the end of me. We'll see. So there's the place that I probably misnamed, the keep. I'm sure it's Stormguard or Stormgrade. Something. Anyway, there's a bad guy in here, and apparently he has like 40,000 health despite being level 40. It's like way too much health. And he's a pain to kill. You need a big group. I have gone in there at 60 to help out friends, and I'm like, I will just kill him. And I'm like just there stabbing him and whacking him with my sword. I'm like, why won't you die? just takes a while to go down. So, anyway. As fun as it would be to explore up there, you can see the cliff's quite high. I could try and run up there to show you, but I won't get anywhere because it's too steep. And that's actually something that I used to waste a lot of time doing back in the day, was just try to get to places that were physically impossible. I was like, oh, what's up there? Let me just climb up this. Nope. What if I go around? Nope. What? That's how I spent most of my time, was just exploring. And now it's sort of like, well, now I know what's up there and I know that I can't get up there. I'm not going to bother. But I did used to do that a lot back in the day, especially back when I first was, 2006-ish when I was playing. I think I was most excited when I explored, I think it was Feralis the first time, and I was like, oh my god, look at these giant trees, this place is insane. And everyone I ran into was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was like, I'm exploring, isn't this place neat? And they're like, you are too low to be here, you're going to die. And I'm like, but look how pretty this place is, I wanted to explore. And they're like, you can't do anything here. Like, you can't do any quests, you can't kill anything. Like, if you go off the road, you're going to die. If you stay on the road, you're going to die. And I was like, yeah, but I'm exploring, and I'd opened up the map, just by walking along, and so then I can, see where all the flight paths and stuff were. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that was a pointless story, but I just really enjoyed I just appreciated the artwork and the effort that went into creating this beautiful area, because it was so lush and green and the vines and everything. Like, I really love that sort of aesthetic. It was very cool. So the other thing, I was going to tell you the funny thing that happened to me the other day. So my holy priest does herb gathering. She's not an alchemist, but I have like multiple that do herb gathering for the alchemist. So it's like, I've got whoever I'm playing with can collect herbs, and then I just send them all to one who does alchemy. Anyway, I did a raid, the first ever raid I actually did with her, the only raid I've done on her. She was 59, it was Ubers, but they were like, look, we just desperately need a healer, we don't have any healer, please come. And I was like, okay, I'll come. And that was fun. They ended up getting another healer about a third of the way through. And we only wiped a couple of times. I'd like to take full responsibility, but you've only got one healer in a 9-person raid. It's kind of hard to... I'm dead. Anyway, so the point of the story wasn't about me dying and all that. I mean, that's a part of it. I had good fun. I got weird towards the end. I think I got a necklace, was the only drop that I got. But it was my first ever raid on that toon, which was very interesting. Especially given I wasn't quite 60 yet. And the other thing that was interesting is my toon was better geared than the other healer who was actually 60. Because I wasn't quite 60 at the time. And then he kept whinging about his gear the whole time. And he's like, oh, well, if you all die, it's not my fault, it's my crappy gear. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not blaming the gear, I'm blaming my lack of skills. But, it's... everybody's got their own excuses, I guess. Anyway, the point was, at some point I died and my finding herbs went off. That's the point. So then I'm in Burning Steps, and I'm running around, and I start laughing to myself. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I've been running around this whole time, and my finding herbs is off. And before... Alright, I've started this story the wrong way around. Before the raid, I did 2 laps of Eastern Plaguelands, and 2 laps of Burning Steps as well, looking for Black Lotus, because I'd never seen one, never found one. I had the map with all the spawn points, and I just did a couple, I was doing laps, and so that's why when they said, oh, what are you doing, are you free to come heal this dungeon? I'm like, well, I'm literally doing nothing, I'm just running around in circles looking for this, infamous Black Lotus that doesn't exist. So anyway, I'm in Burning Steps, And I'm like, ha ha ha, I haven't had it on. How funny would it be if I had just run past it and not noticed it because I didn't have Fighting Herbs on? So I turned Fighting Herbs on. And what the fuck is right behind where I've been, where I've just run past? But the Black Lotus, and I was like, no way! I'm running back the way I came. I'm like, I cannot believe that after I was just carrying on about how funny it would be if it's right behind me, I didn't stick that in my herbs on. And it was fucking right behind me, and I didn't see it because I didn't have my fine herbs on. And, you know, there's this guy there camping at his level 55, and I can take him down, but I'm panicking at this point because I'm like, shit, what if someone comes and snipes it from me? Like, you know, anyone could come and just be like, haha, sucker, you're, you know, in battle, I'll nick it. And I know that's really bad etiquette, but people do it. People do it all the time, and it's happened to me before. Usually it's the Horde because they know I can't yell at them properly. They're just like, and like one guy did it one time. It was I think it was Dreamfoil, and he like literally just laughed at me while I was like fighting this guy, and I was like shaking my fist at him. It was very old timey. Why you little? But yeah, anyway, so I was in shock. I finally beat this guy, and I finally like trying to pick it up, and it's like failed. I'm like, no, please. No, I finally get it. I mean, granted, I think it was about 3 in the morning server time. There weren't a lot of people around farming it. I've been told there's a lot of bots around farming at that time, but I guess there weren't that night, or, you know, I don't know. But I couldn't believe I'm trying to explain the story to all my guildies in chat. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It was funny because... because I said how funny it would be, and then it was actually what had happened. What are the odds? I tell you, what are the odds? God, please just let me get to town. I'm so look, I can see it. I'm so close. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Come on, guards, help me. Help me. They didn't help me. I don't like these guards as much as the Stormwind guards. Stormwind guards wave at me. They give me love letters. I mean, they give me candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. These guys, they don't even like step over the deck dock to see me and help me. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, exploring is cool. Thank you. People bag me out. I'm like, no, it's fun. This is an adventure game. If you can't explore an adventure game, when can you? Alright, quick. Let's get back before I get attacked again. Just bobble myself. I am definitely going to die on the way to this guy, so I don't know if I'll bother repairing my gear. Let's, how much money have I got? 14.
You need something?
Should I learn fishing? How much is it going to cost me? 1 silver.
Have a good
Ain't nobody got money for that? I mean, technically I do. Technically. But that's 1/14 of all my money. I don't have a lot of money. I'd like to say that I'm rich on my other account, but I'm not. Now saving for the epic mount for my holy priest, and I'm about... I guess if I were to add together all the money from across all my toons on that server, I might be like a 5th of the way there, maybe. There's another flight path while I'm here. Yeah, so not very rich. I finally got my Paladin epic mount, a charger. That was, oh my god, that was a journey and a half. Doing all the dungeons and collecting all the bits and pieces. That took me 6 months. 6 months. I like to name my horses. I know you can't actually, like, you can name hunter pets, like actually change the name of them in the, and you can't, technically you can't do that for a horse. It's called a charger. It's called a, whatever. But I like to name them, and I just call them names. And I just think the first one I had was this is just going to be me dying all the way to get to this guy. By the way, we're just going to have to accept this. I called it Lieutenant Sparkles because he's so shiny. So Lieutenant Sparkles was my first paladin horse. And then the new one, I really struggled with a name. And so in the end, I just went back to the first one that I came up with, which is so dumb. So Captain Sunshine. So Lieutenant Sparkles finally retired after many, many months of loyal service. And now Captain Sunshine gets me places very, very quickly. So quickly. I talked to a few people and they're like, oh, I'm not getting an epic mount for my 60, it's not worth it. You know, they're so expensive. Because they're about, I think it's 1,000 gold. My god, I'm so sorry, this is like the most painful thing. So I'll just keep talking, telling stories, but... Because there isn't... Unless I had like a 60 walking me through. Actually, honestly, a 30 would probably be enough, but... Like I said, quiet server, no friends. So we're just going to have to die all the way there. But it's going to be worth it because, like I said, this is how I play the game. I will do dumb stuff to get the pretty things. Yes, but yes, Captain Sunshine is my new mount. And I do want to get a new one for my Holy Priest, but yeah, it's going to cost me a fortune. Everyone else I know who's got that kind of money plays the auction house or knows how to farm. I had a friend who's a warlock. He used to do a lot of PvP. I mean, maybe he still does, I don't know. And so he had all this, like, really mad PvP gear.
That spell isn't ready yet.
High DPS, and he was taken on the... Well, this is what I was talking about the other day. About the warlocks being so overpowered. In, Winter Spring, at the bottom of Winter Spring, right at the south end, there's these level 60, 61 demons, and I will go there with my 60 paladin, who has, like, special attacks against demons, and I'd still just die. In, like, 2 hits, boom, boom, dead. Anyway, he goes there to farm stuff. Like, just farming these, the shadows that he sells for, like, 250 gold. And I'm like, how? I can't even stay alive. You're just farming these things for fun. But yeah, so that, you know, depending on what your class is and your skills, you can... Let's... Hang on. Just... If I talk to this guy, I'll get neutral with Booty Bay. Should I fix my gear? It's only going to get more wrecked. What's he got? Red Woolen Bag. Can't make that yet. Earthen Shoulders. Minor Agility. This is all well above my skill level. And way too expensive. Go away from that guy. Yeah, so, you know, if you're an overpowered warlock, you can just farm for money. But I think, yeah, most of the rich people I know who are actually proper rich just, I'm going to stay away from these guys. They're really deadly. Yeah, they just sort of play the auction house, buy cheap, sell high. Like people with the real world markets. Oh, thank you. I just I think it's a cute name. But I like to name them. My light brown horse is called Chestnut, and yes, I'm aware that there is a chestnut mare, and my horse is not the chestnut one, but I called it Chestnut. So I had Chestnut, Lieutenant Sparkles, and Captain Sunshine. Oh my god, did I make it away? I made it away from the bear and I didn't die. Have I gone the wrong way? No, I just gone too far. So I'm gonna have to run past some spiders who are definitely gonna kill me. But that's okay. I like to say I can't wait till I'm high level and they won't kill me, but I can wait. Of course I can wait. That's why I'm doing side quests that don't give me experience or money. I feel like I've gone a little bit longer way. I should have gone, and I realise now, Captain Hindsight, if I'd followed the river, I probably would have been a bit safer. Because I want to get to, like, here. And so I've gone up and around, thinking I was being smart following the path, but the smart thing to do would have been to follow the river. There's, I suppose there's still lions that are along the river that would have killed me. Of course, I've run into a tree. That's why I'm not moving. So what do we got? The AoE mages soloing dungeons. Right? Like, that's... People farm. They get, like, a frost mage and just kill, like, 1,000 things at once in a dungeon. And I've seen videos of people doing it, but I don't understand how it's even possible when you see this level 40 mage in a level 40 dungeon taking on, like, hundreds of level 40 elites. It makes no sense. Warlocks look like a cool class. Warlocks are a cool class. They're a lot of fun. They're what I like to call playing the game in easy mode. Please don't hate me if you're a Warlock player. I am also a Warlock player and I love it. But it's just ... dead, you know, pet ... dead, pet ... dead. Like, my Warlock can take on anything at level. Take on elites at level. Take on things multiple levels higher than her. Not like my poor Povo Holy Priest that I do play properly. I did build properly, but she's not designed for damage. She's not designed to take damage. She's not designed to deal damage. She's designed to heal, and that's what she does, and she does it very well. Whereas my Warlock is designed to do damage, and she does that very well too. Those look like gods. I've been in a monastery with... Oh, yes! Yeah, it's insane, right? Like, just watching these mages... Oh, damn, I should have gone a bit further. I mean, I can cheat and just talk to her and, like, res here, but then I still got to run all the way back. It's so close. Once we get to that part in the mountains, once we get to about here, there's not going to be any more monsters and I can just sort of zigzag up into the mountain. So hopefully, I'm hoping for only 2 or 3 more deaths. Fingers crossed. 4 Frost Mages is insane. Like, that's a lot of Frost Mages. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about what's going to happen to Pallies in Burning Crusades, but I'm trying not to look into it too much. I want to enjoy the surprise and enjoy the adventure. I'm not going to say unspoiled, but kind of. Because, this is, like I said, this in Classic leveling the Pally is the first time I've ever really leveled a Pally. My highest Pally before that was level 16, 17 before they squashed all the levels. And so I never really got very far, and to then have a 60 now, and I'm like, well, this is my second... I'm trying to think. I had a priest and a Death Knight, so technically she was my 3rd 60 ever. After going from, 15 years of never playing as a Pally properly. Which is, yeah, interesting. It's been very interesting. It's been very much a learning experience. Being a tank's been a very, big learning experience. But it's given me so much more of an understanding. So when I go in as a healer, I have so much better understanding of what the tank needs because I've been a tank. And vice versa. So when I'm tanking, I know what the healer needs, and I know to always stay within range, always. Oh yes, look at that, 1 hit, dead. I'm almost past Taramil. I'm almost there. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've been a lot more patient on both roles. And I was healing the other day and the tank kept running around the corner to fight as a warrior. That's what they do. And I'm just politely telling him, and I just whispered him quietly, and I was just like, look, hey, you keep line of sighting me, it makes it really difficult to heal. I'd appreciate if you could, pull them back, or just wait till I've come around the corner before you start attacking. And I had a lot of bad experience doing that way back in the day, but I don't know if people change or, it was just the server or it was just, bad luck with the people, but I found people on Classic to be so nice. I found and met so many lovely people who are just so easygoing, and honestly, he was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't even realise, didn't even think about it, and then after that, he was always in my line of sight, always, for like the whole rest of the dungeon. Whereas back when I remember one time being in a dungeon and saying that to a tank 15 years ago, and he just kept going. And I kept saying to him, you need to stay within my line of sight. I cannot heal you if you're around a corner. And if I go around the corner, I'm just going to aggro everything and then I'll die, and then what's the point? I can't keep you alive if I'm also dead. But he kept doing it, and I got the shits. And it was like 2 in the morning too, and I was just like, I don't have time for this. So I was like, you know what? If you're not going to listen to me, I'm out. Bye. And I was just like, degrouped. Sat down to log out, Hearthstone. And all the DPS, I actually felt really bad for them because they were trying to do the right thing. And they're like, we're so sorry, please come back. We can't do this dungeon without you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Well, maybe the guy shouldn't have been such a dick. Because I've got better things to do with my time. Whereas now that I haven't had that sort of thing happen at all, like since I've come back and Classic's been released or rebuilt or whatever we want to call it. Everyone's been patient and, lovely and generous with their time, generous with their, stuff. Like people, you say, especially in my guild, people are like, oh, I need, some whatever. And people just like, yeah, no, I've got heaps of that. Just have it. You don't have to go spend a fortune on the auction house if you've got that community. So there's a lot of community spirit, and I noticed it's across the server. Actually, I've forgotten a few servers, and most of them have got that sort of real, nice. Everyone's here to have a good time and to play together and get along a bit. People are like respectful, there's a lot more patience and respect. Whereas I found back when I was younger, I was dealing with, I don't know if it was just because I was playing at the same time as 14-year-olds who like, oh, you got ganked, I'm gonna teabag you. But it just doesn't happen. It hasn't happened. I've just encountered a lot of friendly, helpful people. Maybe I've just been really lucky. Never played Paladin. Probably you should definitely, when Burning Crusades comes out, get a Blood Elf, get a Paladin. It is so much fun. Absolutely. And plus I just love the Blood Elves. They're so pretty. And they have some really good jokes. I think like the male Blood Elf has some jokes about how vain he is or something. And I think that was like my first ever male character that I ever made was a Blood Elf, and I called him what did I call him? Star Power or something. Lost his name because if you don't play for long enough, they forfeit your name, which I just think is kind of rude. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I've never benefited from that, so why do I get punished? Still a noob. I feel like you're never not a noob playing WoW. People say that, I think people think they're experts, and I'm like, yeah, you say you're an expert, but did you know that you can flirt with the NPC and she flirts back? No, you didn't. You didn't know that there was a dancing NPC. Because you're too busy killing people in PvP or something, and, thinking you won the game or whatever. People talking Classic and they emote normally. Yes! Oh my god, that's the thing. I have had so many more conversations this time around playing the game than I ever did before. Like, people just happy to have a chat about nothing and everything. Oh shit. I'm looking for the entrance. It's there. I can see it. Oh, please. I don't want to die. I left all my healing potions. I'm going to see if I can find the entrance and res at the entrance so I don't get killed. So I wonder if part of it is maybe just everyone's grown up. It's 15 years later. We're all old now. We're not all young kids. And, people have just matured, maybe. I don't know. I like to think I still pretty much play the exact same way that I used to and interact with people the same sort of way that I used to. Maybe I'm a little bit more patient these days as well myself. Especially with people who are new to the game, but there's so few people that are new to this game. Like, so many, everyone's like, yep, I played back in the day. Yep, I played back in the day. Yep, I played back in the day. I think I've come across 2 people in the entire time that I played that I, proper knew. And I was like, oh, what made you choose Classic over, retail? And I think one was just, wanted to try Classics. They'd tried retail, try Classic. Whereas the other one, I don't know, somebody recommended it and they're like, it's so hard. And I'm like, well, if you want an easy game, I can recommend one for you, but please stick it out, it is worth it. And I think, they also made a lot of friends and had a good time. You got older but not more mature. Well, I don't know. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, love you guys. Make me laugh. See, that's why I love playing this game with other people. You can have conversations and laugh and have fun. it's good. It's a good way to make new friends and meet people. Oh, it's funny, I used to always think, oh, you know, you meet people online, it's so dodgy, but I'm like, this is not, like, made so many friends on WoW now. They're, like, so normal. And, you know, not serial killers. All of that said, I don't tend to tell people my real name or show them my face. No! Go away! 6 seconds. Oh my god, 2 of them! That's right. This is going to be the last death. It has to be. Because I'm on the path, and I'm sure there's no monsters on the path from here on out. Start playing recently. Oh, so you missed out on Classic altogether. Well, definitely recommend it. Definitely give it a go. It is definitely harder, but it's so... because it's so much more stripped back, it's a lot less terrifying. Yeah. And plus the people are lovely, like you just talk to people, and people talk back to you. I mean, so I started playing Classic in August. I don't know when it came out, I think around, not long before that, but I started playing in August, played for a few months, and then work got crazy busy, so I had to stop playing. Well, I didn't specifically have to stop playing, I just didn't have time for it anymore, because I was working 12 to 16 hour days. It was insane. Then work calmed down a bit, but then I was in a routine, and I didn't, you know, really, you know, sort of didn't really think about it. Then COVID happened, and all of a sudden we're working from home all the time, and I had an extra 2 hours every day where I'm not like in transit and, you know, getting to and from work, and I'm at home on my lunch break, and I'm like, hey, what can I do for an hour on my lunch break at home? Oh, I could just turn on the other computer, do some farming on WoW, and, you know, in the evenings, and actually, no, that's not what prompted it. So what really prompted it was like when they sent us to work from home, they told us we could take all our equipment with us, so that, you know, we could work effectively from home rather than trying to work on these tiny little laptop screens. And I have this epic F-off 40-something inch widescreen high-def monitor. And I was looking at it one evening, just, you know, parked on the dining table, because that was where my dedicated workstation home was. And I'm looking at it going, damn, I wish I had a monitor like that for playing WoW. And I was like, but I do right now. So I brought my computer out to the other room and plugged my personal computer into the work monitor. And so then at the end of the day, I just like swap the cords over and be like, okay, now I know, inappropriate use of workplace equipment, but it was so cool. Like, it was just, oh, it was beautiful curved screen, and like you could just see so much. I'm like, oh my god, I can actually see everything. I got snuck up on so much less. So this, I should probably explain where I am. This hidden away place is the Rogue Special Ravenhop Manor. Pretty much the only thing here is like Rogue Quest, and I think there's like a couple of engineering patterns in the basement. We don't necessarily have to explore it today, but I do like this garden. I like running through this garden because the plants are bigger than me, like, like hiding in these. I'm sure they're meant to be like poisonous, but I feel like I'm in the botanical gardens. Like, oh yes, come to the botanical gardens to, you know, just enjoy your beautiful plants. At least they're real, like what we have in real life. Look like birds. Very cool. Anyway, so now I need to go back around because I've gone the long way. Because I know where this guy is. Now, if you didn't know where this guy was, oh my god, you would struggle to find him. And it's only because I had to Google it, and then I did it like 3 times, and I know where to go, and I'm going straight there. Yes, the pretty flowers match my dress. I do love that. I should go back and take a screenshot later and be like, look at me. Even these flowers match my dress. Look at this. Oh, so aesthetic today. This is what Valentine's Day is all about. So, I know it looks like we're going literally nowhere. But I promise I know where I'm going. Just jump off the cliff. And then before you jump off the second cliff, you quickly turn right. I mean left. I know my left from right. My dogs know left from right better than I do. I say left, they go left. I say right, they go right. And half the time I'm like, wait, I said the wrong thing. I'm sorry, dogs. So I'm very surprised they know it. Alright, so we go left. We're in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the mountains. Am I even in the right place? There isn't even a path here. Contested territory. Oh yeah, because this is a PvP server. Oh, look at this. There's a random cauldron. In the middle of the mountains, in the middle of nowhere. Oh, look, there he is. Apothecary Staffron Laurent. Alright, let's talk to him. Yes, I made those fragrances. Wonderful smell, isn't it? Irresistible. Once the warriors of Alliance and Horde alike are smitten with these feelings of love, they'll be powerless to stop the rise of the Shadow Council. I've never even heard of the Shadow Council. They will be weak and unprepared as they worry for their loved ones, and they will lose their edge. The solution was so simple. Why did it take me so long to come upon it? Well, are you going to tell me, or is it just... The weakness of all is through the heart, and there is nothing you can do to stop the inevitable. This guy's so evil. But I don't even understand, like, who he works for. This shadow. Trust no one. Ooh, Annalise says Staffron. Ooh, Annalise, she's a ghost. Where'd she come from? Annalise, is that you? My dear Staffron, have you forgotten what it is to love? The love we once shared? Oh, have I forgotten? Of course I have! I've forgotten about love, happiness. Oh my god, he's talking too fast. But I do know this. Love makes my heart and body weak. It can be exploited. Without love, I have only my work, Annalise. But of course I love you, Staffron. It pains me to see you suffer so. I pledge my love to you forever. Death cannot erase that, even as I am sure that you still do remember your love for me. And if you do not, then I am truly lost. How could you love me, Annalise? Look at me. I am not the man you once knew. No, you're a corpse. Annalise! Annalise, no, don't leave me! Annalise, you're right. I can't do this. I must find another way. You there! You're welcome to take contents of my cauldron. It was to be the second stage of my plan. Amorous clothing. Ooh! Let's have a look. Let's see what's in the pot. Okay. So we have blue dinner suit. Schmexy. I like it. Kind of like pajamas. Purple dinner suit. Oh my god, I am loving these thigh-high boots. What even are these? I'm going to have a look. Web-covered boots. Very cool. Red dinner suit. Okay, now that looks like a onesie. It reminds me of like that onesie from that episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin wears a onesie and runs around getting static and zapping people. Okay, this is what we came for. Lovely blue dress. Lovely purple dress. Oh, lovely red dress. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a vote. What do you guys think? Blue, red, or purple? I'm leaning towards blue, but red's a classic and purple's pretty as well. Alright, what's happening in the chat? I'm enjoying the reroll project. What is a reroll project? I'm going to have to look that up. Create an amazing guild. Alright, I'm going to have to look this up now. Discord. Discord's great, can I just say, by the way? I use Discord. I'm like 12 Discords for different guilds and things. It's so good. Well, one vote for blue. I've got 4 viewers, but if I only get 1 vote, but that's okay. Okay, alright, that's 2 votes for blue. So unless I get 2 votes for something else, which I don't think I'm going to get, I'm going with blue. Let's have a look. Look at this! It's backless! And I bet... Let's complete quest. Let's pick that up. I bet if I were to take my broken pants off... Let's take the belt off. It looks silly. There we go. Backless. You can see my legs. I should probably take the gloves off. They're looking a bit... They don't go with the whole ensemble. What do you think? Pop the mace away. I'm feeling pretty dead sexy. I feel like I'm ready to go to a ball. Maybe not a wedding. It's a bit risque for a wedding. Or on a romantic date. There's like a little love heart. Oh, purple! Oh, that was my second choice. Too slow, backseat gamer. I went with blue. I'm sorry. But blue was my first choice. I don't know, the red is just too cliche, I think. Ready to date real humans and not Murlocs. Well, I mean, I don't know. Don't they like the Murlocs? Oh, they're more of a green colour than a blue. But yes, I'm ready to go on a date with a human. Let's go back to town now that my Hearthstone's reset and flirt with someone while I've got my new dress on. See if anyone's going to give me a love token. No, I give them a love token. I need to buy more perfume. That's what I need to do. Or should I buy cologne? Should I flirt with a guy or a girl this time? What do you think? Perfume or cologne? I feel so fancy in my fancy dress. It was totally worth it. All the running around, the 100,000 deaths. I'm now going to have to spend my last 14 silver getting my gear repaired before I go into battle again, but that's a next stream problem. What do you reckon? I think the Valentine's event will still be on next week. Not sure. I have to look it up. I think it ends on like the... actually, maybe it ends on the 19th. Maybe I won't make it. Or is it the Lunar Festival? You know, I did Google all this before I started so I could be like, look, I know all these fun factoids. But I don't know all these fun factoids. I mean, I know fun factoids, like, you know, the crazy cat lady and dancing with Ellie Langston. Oh, that's who I should flirt with. Do you reckon I can flirt with Ellie Langston? Let's see if she's got a love heart. Alright, so I'll need cologne. I'm gonna flirt with my girlfriend. Maybe I should try and have a fight with her. Now that I know how to make NPCs cranky. They're not very easily impressed. Oh no, all my cables are getting tangled with my headphones. Stop it! Oh! Sorry, my phone light just went off and I'm like, that's really off-putting, just like having like a bright light in front of my face. I actually don't know how all those other streamers do it when they're streaming with that big glowing light in their face, and I'm like, that would be so distracting, just having that. Like, I'm trying to look at the monitor, I'm like, I don't have the lights on. Like, I've got all the lights off in this room so that I can just see the screen. It also doesn't help that because I'm playing the game at night time, everything's darker, which is why all my streams are quite dark. Like, I was looking at other people's streams, I'm like, theirs is so much brighter than mine. I'm like, oh yeah, because they play during daytime server time, and you play nighttime. I'll show you this other thing. See how this little man here is wearing red boots? That's because my boots are broken and I need to get them fixed. So may as well do that while we're here. This guy, Weller's Arsenal. Weller. Where is Weller? Gunther Weller. Will you repair my gear?
Specific?
How much is it going to set me back? 1 silver, 65. Well, that's rough.
Be careful.
But at least now I don't have that little man reminding me that my boots are broken. Oh, I need to buy the perfume first. What did we decide? It's cologne, hey. If I get there and she hasn't got a love heart on her head, I'm going to be devastated. Because she's supposed to be my boo.
I buy and trade.
We got so close in part 2.
Safe travels.
By the way, is not online anymore. They expire so quickly. But I'm going to upload them all to YouTube soon. Hopefully this weekend. So then if you missed the first 1, 2, 3 parts that have now all expired, you can watch them on YouTube. So once that's up, I'll make sure I mention it at the next one. There's a link to my YouTube on my Twitch page, but there's nothing on the YouTube yet, so I don't know. Like, I think it's just an empty page. Let's put this cologne on, so I'm ready to go. But yeah, that's the plan, Stan, because I didn't realise everything expired on Twitch so quickly, and because I'm only streaming sort of once a week, it really only shows like the one maybe 2 videos. I mean, I'm sure it's fine for people who stream a lot, but at the moment, one is about as much as I can commit to. If I get the chance this weekend, though, I might do like a random Fallout 4 stream. I'm going to see how I go. Yes, she does have a love heart. If I do end up doing that, though, notifications will be on Twitter. So if you're on my Twitter, you'll see. Ellie, I want to declare my love for you.
Only the finest goods.
Let's pledge our love. Here, I want to give you this
Farewell.
love token. Yes! Ellie loves me. What did she give me? Friendship bracelet, homemade bread, and arrow. Can I give
buy
her another
and
one?
trade.
No, I can just
Have a
talk to
good
her.
one.
All right. Let's have a dance to celebrate our love. Yeah, this is definitely how I waste my time in this game. I like her outfit. It's pretty cute too, the skirt and the midriff. So we'll call this my romantic date, hey, at the end of the session. So I ended on my romantic date. I spent all my time looking for love, but it was here all along. From my true love, Ellie. Oh. All right. Well, I think that's a good note to end on. I didn't get the black dress, but I got the blue one, which is still pretty exciting. And I got to dance with my girlfriend. I got to have my romantic date in the end. So it's happy days. We had a happy ending. Yes, happily ever after. Thank you. See, it was a nice ending. I like that. Now this guy's going to start yelling. Oh, I don't want to listen to them. Okay. Well, say goodnight, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. So good to spend this time with you. Thanks for the advice, the fashion tips. I'm sorry that I didn't level this time. I've still got like 1 bar to go. But next time we will do some legit questing. We'll maybe go to take on the Murlocs properly for real, and I'll see if I can recruit some friends to help me kill them, because obviously I can't kill them myself. So, yeah. Alright, we'll see you guys next week. Good night.